Welcome to Perry Como's Crafts Music Hall, brought to you by Kraft. Kraft, the name that stands for good food and good food ideas. And now, Mr. C, if you please. When there's a shine on your shoes, there's a melody in your heart, with a singable, happy feeling, wonderful way to start to face the world every day. With a dee-dee-dum-die-die, I like a melody that is making the worrying world go by. When you walk down the street with a happy-go-lucky beat, you'll find a lot in what I'm repeating. When there's a shine on your shoes, there's a melody in your heart. What a wonderful way to start the day.
Shoo-be-doo, shoo-be-doo, goes the rag on the shoe. Shoo-be-dum, shoo-be-dum. Hey, chum, shoo-be-doo, shoo-be-doo. If you want to have class, keep your shoes looking like a looking glass when you walk down the street with a happy-go-lucky beat. You'll find a lot in what I'm repeating. When there's a shine on your shoes, there's a melody in your heart. What a wonderful way to start the day. There's the shine that you get in the barber shop. There's the shine that you get in the Pullman car. There's the shine that you get in the schoolroom. There's the shine that you get in the pool room. Well, it doesn't matter where you get it. It'll do a lot of good if you let it. A little bit of polish will abolish what's bothering you.
When you walk down the street with a happy-go-lucky beat, you'll find a lot in what I'm repeating. When there's a shine on your shoe, there's a melody in your heart. It's wonderful,
Wonderful,
marvelous,
marvelous, awful nights, just like I always say. It's a wonderful way to start the day. Shoo-be-doo, shoo-be-doo, goes the rag on the shoe. Shoo-be-dum, shoo-be-dum. Hey, chum,
Good evening, and thank you very much. Oh, boy. I think she's here again, my pal Joey. Hello, Joey.
Hi.
You know, I've been watching you tonight with the Ray Charles singers, and I've been paying particular attention to your voice because I wondered what you were, a soprano, an alto, or what is your voice?
Changing.
Well, I'm going to say something now. I know I'm going to be sorry, but I'm going to say it anyway. Joey, one of these days, you and I are going to do a duet on this show.
Mr. Como, I'm sure we could make beautiful music together.
See, I knew I'd be sorry. And there she goes, Joey and her magic harp. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, tonight we really had a really big shoe. Really big. Well, these are not too big, but these beautiful shoes are for our beautiful guest, Miss Rosemary Clooney. Ready? And we have a pretty little shoe here, a couple of little feet for Miss Ginny, too. And we have some really big shoes here. Going to be filled by a man whose shoes will be hard to fill around these parts because they belong to our honored guest, Mr. Casey Stengel. And speaking of Kraft fudgies...
Now, who was speaking of Kraft fudgies?
If you were in my shoes, you'd be speaking of Kraft Fudgies, wouldn't you?
No, touche.
I did not.
Remember how you used to love homemade fudge? Today, hardly anyone makes fudge, but Kraft's good cooks make fudgies, chocolate and vanilla. And they taste homemade because Kraft makes them the way you would, with pure sugar. Kraft fudgies are creamy smooth and rich, so good kids love them. And so pure, they're just the kind of candy you want children to have. Remember, your shopping isn't done till you get some food for fun. Take home Kraft fudgies, good like all Kraft foods.
Everybody, I suppose, recognizes the face that on that little snapshot we have. Even those of you who aren't baseball fans, even those of you who don't like people who are Yankee fans, all of you will have to admit that the Yankee baseball team is steeped in tradition. And the man who is responsible for continuing that tradition is the man who has just left the Yankees after 12 years, during which he led them to 10 pennants and 7 world championships. That man would be Charles Dillon Stengel, known as Casey, the man of many moods.
Casey Stengel, Casey Stengel. What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? You're always changing pictures, changing pictures, changing pictures. Ooh, ah. I'm walking behind you. I love you. Who is that bird at the batter's cage? Root, root, root for the Yankees, the Yankees, the Yankees. Your tiny hand is frozen. Go and get our catcher's mitt. We did it before and we can do it again, and we will do it again. I wonder, I wonder, I wonder, I wonder. Makes no difference how I carried on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone.
Well, Casey, how do you feel?
How would you feel if you were out of a job?
I'm sure with all of your energy and enthusiasm for the game, you won't be out of work long, Casey. You have a lot to be very proud of. You have collected many trophies these past 12 years, and you won't have a mantle big enough to hold them.
I haven't even got a mantle anymore.
Casey, even though you're not with them anymore, briefly, what do you think of the Yankees man for man? Do you think they have let's say, have a chance next year?
Well, it's an amazing ball club, you know. They just come with a big rush, as a rule. They just get out there and they get frantic. They get desperate. They just go out and push, push, push. When you say pull, they push. Now, they're a great team. They're on their way up. We got that great big Scourin at first base. You've heard of that man. He's a wonderful man. He's got 220 pounds, you know. Muscle. Hits line drives here. Line drives to right field. Line drives to center field. Big and strong. Muscles all over his body. He's the best first baseman in the American League. Second base, we got the little pitty pat. Richardson. Just goes bing, bing, bing. There he is, all over the field. Goes to his right. Goes to his left. Goes back over his head. Goes in on a ground ball, makes a double play, What can you do? That's the best you want of a man, so he's the second baseman. Look at Kubek. I got it short. Amazing player. Goes like that, hits the ball over third base, places the ball. Bing, over first base. Stands out there, very quiet fella. Only talks once in a while. Never had a weakness. We found it out this year that it was in the World Series. He just can't catch a bad hop. Hit him in the neck. Now we got that big Berra catching, you know. He's amazing. We got Blanchard. We got also Howard. You know what Berra can do. He's the golfer. He hits him this way, hits him over his head this way, like this way. Reaches out, gets him there. So you see what I have. A wonderful catching staff that's with that ball club. And in right field, there's the amazing man. There's Maris. Beautiful fielder. Hits the distance ball. Terrific man. Best in the American League. Now you got to go to the big shot. Got to go to Mantle. What is Mantle? Amazing man. He plays desperate. He's been injured most of his life, but he can get out there and he just gives it to you 5 or 6 times. He hits the disappearing ball. You see it, but you don't see it. You know, it just keeps on going until it gets out of the park. Now you know what I got. Little Ford pitching. Oh, my, you know, little Benny Rooster. He owns the world, you know. Does the big job when you have to have it in the paint. I have Turley. I have Ditmar. Oh, well, I've got Shantz, too. Now I've got so many other players, I haven't mentioned them, but what's the use of going on? Tell you about them. You know they're great.
In other words, you don't want to talk about it, huh? Do you have any plans now for managing any other ball club, Casey?
Well, I'll have to think that over with Edna, because I'll tell you why. I was thinking of another job, see, that I was going to get this now. We had 4 or 5 of them that are pretty good. And nowadays that they're changing franchises every day, I can't sign a contract because I have my wife here in the East. That's why I mentioned Edna to you. You see, the big trouble is that she has to look over my contract. But I honestly think that if I am going to have a series of offers, because when you have so many new franchises coming on and so many new baseball players go to the field, they have to have a new manager. So I probably will get around to the business, but I want to give you a good tip. Since I found out they got the new franchises, my phones are open at all times for anybody.
Well, just in case, Casey, how would you like to manage our show? Now, we play 33 games a season, and we could use a guy like you in a dugout. How about it?
Well, I'll have to think of you mean to go in the dugout?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you.
Oh, he's got the long part up.
I just wanted to give you a good tip that I've got this thing a little mixed up and somebody else has got it mixed up. But if you want me to go with this here, you can easily see how I was discharged.
Well, I tell you, suppose... And he's right, the guy's got it mixed up. But wouldn't you like to manage a show like we have, Casey?
Oh, it's getting wonderful. I'm just getting as complicated, more so than it was the last game of the World Series.
If you were managing, what do you think we ought to do first?
Well, I should think you would start a commercial.
A commercial? Now, let me see. You're getting like Jack Farr. Right away, you want a commercial, right?
Well, you have to pay for the uniform.
That is right. So we'll have something about parquet margarine so we can pay for the uniforms. From Kraft, that is.
Well, I thought Kraft was with the Athletic.
No, he's another guy. He's a short fellow.
Here's a festive table for any occasion. Our good Kraft cooks feature delicious brownies made with 1 stick of fresh, sweet Kraft parquet. Once you've discovered how easily and smoothly parquet margarine blends with your other ingredients, you'll vote for parquet every time. See how delicious our brownies look when they're baked? Well, we cover them immediately with Kraft miniature marshmallows and return to the oven for 2 or 3 minutes. When cool, we frost with luscious chocolate frosting. Again, made with delicate flavored parquet. There. Look good? Oh, taste even better. Brownies guaranteed to please everyone with their double chocolate goodness combined with wonderful tasting Kraft Parquet margarine. Try Parquet, won't you? Get this package in Western states.
I hate to see that evening sun go down. Oh, I hate to see that evening sun go down. 'Cause my baby gone left this town. Feeling tomorrow like I feel today. I'm feeling tomorrow just like I feel today. Gonna pack my trunk and make my getaway. Went to the gypsy to get my fortune told. I went to the gypsy to get my fortune told. I asked the gypsy what she's future holds. Gypsy told me you gotta wear no black hole feet.
Let me have the ball.
What? What'd you say?
Let me have the ball.
Well, can I do 8 more bars, please, sir?
This isn't your day. Let me have the ball.
What happened?
You haven't got your control. I'm bringing in Clooney.
Clooney?
That's the fellow.
Clap hands, here comes Rosie. Clap hands, here comes Rosie. Clap hands, here comes Rosie. Pack up all my care and woe. Here I go, singing low.
Bye, bye, blackbird,
Blackbird,
where somebody waits for me. Sugar sweet, so is he. Bye, bye, blackbird.
blackbird,
No one here can love and understand me. What hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed and light the light. I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye-bye. Oh, no one here can love and understand me. What a hard luck stories they all hand me. Make up my bed and light the light. I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Blackbird, bye-bye.
boss gave me another chance. I hope I make good.
That's more than they gave Casey.
Now you're topping me. Well, Mother, you have 5 children now, huh?
More or less, yes.
What do you mean, more or less? What does that mean?
Oh, I wouldn't want any less, and I'm not sure I want any more.
Well, you got a little basketball team whipped up. But with all that brood around, Rosie, how do you get time to practice your singing?
Well, I have 5 vocalizing sessions a day. Each of the children has a different bedtime, and I have to come up with a medley of different lullabies every night to put them to sleep.
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean. My audience falls asleep on me, too.
I heard it was vice versa. Do you know any new lullabies, Perry?
Well, let me see. Have you tried, Go to sleep, go to sleep. Soon the Sandman is coming, bringing sweet dreams of delight for my baby through the night.
Oh, yes. Yes, I've done that one. It's very big. A real sleeper. Last night I did very well with the oldest child. I had to do 4 encores with this one. Come on along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway, the hip hooray and ballyhoo, my lullaby.
You're kidding. You sing that to the kids?
No, to Jose.
Oh, you have to sing to Jose and the children?
You can't have one without the other.
So I hear.
But Perry, I'm running out of lullabies. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, yeah, get some more hospitalization. Oh, maybe we could have a little sleepy song if we could have some of the Mitch, little drowsy music, please.
What?
I said drowsy.
Oh.
This is one of those nights. Rock-a-bye your baby with a Dixie melody. When you croon a tune from the heart of Dixie. Huh?
Just hang my cradle, Mary mine, right on that Mason-Dixon line, and swing it from
Virginia
to Tennessee with all the love that's in you.
I'll weep no more, my lady. How won't you sing that song again for me? So sweet and low, just as though you had me on your knee.
A million baby kisses I'll deliver if you will only sing the Swanee River. Rock-a-bye, you're a rock-a-bye baby with a Dixie melody.
Now there is no mistaking Mr. Southern Sandman.
He's a true Dixie landman. Let me hear,
Oh, let me hear.
loud and clear,
Loud and clear.
the only music to my ear.
Here,
Hear, hear.
oh, weep no more,
Oh.
my lady. How won't you sing again to me?
So sweet and low, just as though you had me sitting there upon your knee.
A million baby kisses I'll deliver.
If you will only sing the Swanee River.
Oh, how I love you, how I love you.
Rock-a-bye, you're rock-a-bye baby with a Dixie melody. Way down upon the Swanee River.
And that's where my heart is turning
To a Dixie
melody.
If you're in Atlanta, Georgia, here's your baby coming
Oh,
towards you.
yeah.
Dixie melody.
In Kentucky, baby eats a bowl of hominy and pizza.
Rock-a-bye baby with a Dixie Well, I'm sure that didn't put anybody to sleep.
Well, if they can't sleep, why don't they just get up and fix themselves some those deluxe sandwiches with miracle spread?
Gee, that gets me. Lately, I've been getting so hungry at the oddest hours.
You know, I've been noticing you've been knitting those little things with the iron. Does that mean... But what are you doing with the little feet?
Here come a couple of Husky sandwiches that'll really fill the bill for Saturday lunch. One is a 3-decker corned beef and cheese special, and the other a melting hot cheese-topped corned beef burger. Of course, the good cheese in both sandwiches comes from Kraft Deluxe Slices, the best-tasting pasteurized processed cheese you can buy. And their spicy corned beef filling tastes so good because it's made with Miracle Sandwich Spread, Kraft's creamy dressing that's livened up with pimento and zesty pickle relish. Now, for our filling, we've already chopped a 12-ounce can of corned beef, and now we're adding 3/4 of a cup of Miracle Sandwich Spread for extra lively flavor and creamy goodness. Then we'll spoon the filling on lettuce-covered bread, spread with our tangy dressing. Next comes a generous full-ounce slice of mellow Kraft American to give our sandwich plenty of protein power. The top slice of bread finishes off this He-Man sandwich, which we're serving with soup and crispy chips. Doesn't that look tempting? And is it good? Now for our burgers, we are covering the bottom halves of toasted buns with our corned beef and Miracle Sandwich Spread mixture, which we then simply top off with good-tasting slices of Kraft American, like so. And after a few moments under the broiler, our savory corned beef and cheese burgers are ready for the hungry crowd. Tomorrow, pick up a jar of bright and lively Miracle Sandwich Spread. And to get more rich cheese flavor in every slice, always choose the packages marked Kraft.
If a love song I could only write, a song with words and music divine, I would serenade you every night till you relent and consent to be mine. But alas, just an amateur am I, and so I'll not be surprised, my dear, if you smile and politely pass it by. When this my first love song you hear. I love you, hums the April breeze. I love you, echo the hills. I love you, the golden dawn agrees. And once more she sees daffodils. On the wing again, start to sing again that old melody. I love you, that's the song of songs, and it all belongs to you and to me, and it all belongs.
Thank you very much. Now I'd like you to meet my accompanist on guitar. We have the very wonderful Tony Mottola. Tony Mottola. And on piano we had Miss Ginny too. Ginny too. Oh, boy, 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 boy. You sure look beautiful. How are you?
7 years old.
I didn't ask you yet.
Oh, well, that's usually the first question.
No. 7 years old. How long have you been in show business?
Since I was a little child.
Are you the oldest in the family?
No, my mother and father are older.
But you have two sisters. How old are they?
One is 4 and one is 3.
Do they play the piano?
Oh, no.
I didn't think so.
They play guitar.
Ginny, you know what? I think you're kidding me.
Let the rookie play.
Yes, boss.
Somebody help me down, please.
Yankee.
Thank you. You're a nice man.
Now they tell me.
Oh, you're so wonderful, Ginny. I think I'll just have you take over the whole hour and you can play the piano the whole hour.
Now you're kidding me. I was born yesterday.
Yeah, but pretty close. I wish, you're so cute. I wish I could play something on the piano. I just can't. I don't know anything about a piano.
It's easy. I'll show you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that. But I'm just a beginner. Don't you have something simple?
Okay. I'll play down here.
Huh?
And you play up here.
Yes.
My, you got such small hands.
Now, wait a minute. Don't say that. Casey's liable to throw me out again.
Just follow me.
Okay. You start. cream cheese is really a dream cheese. So why don't you buy some too, Dave? Oh, boy.
We're coming up now with some fine food fixins. For example, hot dogs with this cheese tray that includes a red-coated Kraft Gouda that we cut like so to add a bright touch as well as good eating. A Kraft Party Snack cup goes onto our tray, too. We're using the creamy pasteurized Neuchatel spread that's mixed with crispy bacon and horseradish. And don't forget Velveeta pasteurized processed cheese spread for the youngsters. Of course, if you're serving just coffee or cold drinks, you simply can't beat a Philly dip that you make yourself with the one and only Philadelphia brand, the cream cheese that's guaranteed fresh when you buy it or your money back. That's Kraft's promise to you. For our dip, we simply blend 1/3 of a cup of spicy Catalina dressing by Kraft into the creamed Philadelphia brand cream cheese. Add a dash of salt, and you're ready to serve your Philly dip with celery sticks, carrot sticks, and potato chips for dunking. Of course, for a crowd, you'll also want a cheese assortment like this that includes a variety of flavors. The great natural cheddar Cracker Barrel brand belongs on every cheese tray. And then let's cut some slices from the handy roll of Nippy brand, one of Kraft's pasteurized processed cheese food links that's sliced to cracker size, you see. Now, how about some Kraft garlic cheese spread? We'll just serve it in a little dish. Kraft ready-to-serve dill dip can go on in its own cup, and Kraft Natural Swiss finishes our assortment to add a wonderful nut-sweet flavor Kraft brings you every time. Always remember, whatever kinds of cheese you want, the very finest ones always come from Kraft. We have a little surprise for you here. You probably think we're fixing a dessert, pouring 3/4 of a cup of orange juice mixed with a teaspoon of grated orange rind over canned pear halves, baking them in a 350-degree oven for 25 minutes. But here's the surprise. After we baked them, we chilled these orange-baked pears for a salad. And for the wonderful orange blossom dressing that goes with it, we're mixing America's favorite salad dressing. 1 cup of light, lively Miracle Whip with a 1/4 cup of the orange juice drained from the chilled pears and another teaspoon of grated rind. Whatever you do with Miracle Whip salad dressing, dress it up or serve it plain, there's more flavor to savor. It's made with costlier ingredients, good country eggs, and the finest vegetable oils. The more ways you try it, the surer you'll be. There's nothing else like light, lively Miracle Whip. With our baked fruit salad, how about a big platter of the fresh-cooked spaghetti you make with Kraft Spaghetti Dinner? The most wonderful tasting sauce. The heat-and-eat kind can't compare for flavor. Oceans of sauce, too, because you add the tomato paste. Kraft gives you everything else. Thin spaghetti, fine, fragrant herb spice mix, and grated Parmesan cheese for 4 servings of homemade tasting Italian-style spaghetti, ready in 15 minutes with Kraft Spaghetti Dinner. This is Ed Hurley speaking for Kraft. To get all of tonight's recipes free, send your name and address to Kraft Television Recipes, Box 1718, Chicago 77, Illinois. That's Box 1718, Chicago 77, Illinois.
Casey, how would you like to see a movie right about here?
Sure, I got plenty of time.
It's a very short movie, but it was a big hit. Can we see it, please?
It's the 7th game of the World Series. It's the bottom of the 8th inning. The Yankees are leading 7-6. Hal Smith of Pittsburgh is at bat with 2 men on base. Here's the pitch. And now the Pirates lead 9-7.
Well, Case, how did you like it?
I saw that picture before, and I didn't like it the first time.
We have a little surprise for you, Casey. We have the fellow who hit the home run right here with us, Hal Smith from my hometown. You know, Casey.
Casey, glad to see you.
Too late to make room now.
And we also have a teammate of Hal's, Elroy Face. Elroy? You know Casey, don't you?
Casey?
I've grown accustomed to his face.
These boys have an act worked up, Casey, and they've been doing a lot of entertaining.
They never entertain me.
Elroy, I understand that you're in my racket now. Do you get any good write-ups for your singing?
Well, they said I had perfect pitch.
Don't remind me.
Boys, let's hear a little of that act, will you? Casey, why don't you right here, Casey? Get your guitars and let's have a go at it.
When you feel like you're in love, don't just stand there. When you lean into the above, don't just stand there. You gotta laugh, dance, and sing. You gotta give that gal a ring. When you feel like you're in love, don't just stand there. If the moon is shining bright, any old Saturday night, if you're not having any fun, then maybe you're out with the wrong one. When you feel like you're in love, hold her tighter. Then the moon and stars above all shine brighter. You gotta laugh, dance, and sing. You gotta give that gal a ring. When you feel like you're in love, don't just stand there. Just because you think you're so pretty, just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you got something that nobody else has got, you cause me to spend all my money. You'll have to call me old Santa Claus. Well, I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you because just because you think you're so pretty, just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you got something that nobody else has got, you cause me to spend all my money. You have to call me old Santa Claus. Well, I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you because, just because.
Thank you very much, fellas. You tagged all the bass. I understand you fellas made an album, huh?
Yep, that's
Well,
right.
I hope it's a grand slam. Casey, what do you think?
I think if the Yankees want to beat these guys, they better hire Elvis Presley.
Good night, Elroy.
Thanks, sir.
Wonderful having you
Thank
with
you.
us. Night, very pleasure. Well, boss, what do I do now?
If I'm still managing this show, take these and get out there and bell them out of the park.
Thanks, boss.
Sing to me, Mr. C. Sing to me the song that I've been waiting to hear. Just for me, Mr. C. Just for me. And everybody else will disappear.
If I could be with you, I'd love you strong. If I could be with you, I'd love you long. I want you to know I wouldn't go till I told you, honey, why I love you so. If I could be with you 1 hour tonight, if I was free to do the things I might, I'm telling you true, I'd be anything but blue if I could be with you for just an hour. If I could be with you. Can't we talk it over? Let's talk it over before you tell me you're through. Can't we sit together and figure whether this is the right thing to do? I hate the thought of spending nights all alone, missing the thrill that you and I had known. Can't we talk it over before it's over? Before you whisper goodbye forever. Let's talk it over, dear. Love letters straight from your heart keep us so near while apart. I'm not alone in the night when I can have all the love you write. I memorize every line. I kiss the name that you sign, and darling, then I read again right from the start. Love letters straight from your heart. I kiss the name that you sign, and darling, then I read again right from the start. Love letter straight from your heart.
When unexpected guests drop in, what could be better or easier than a cheese assortment like this? Only trick is to have the right varieties in the house. A good beginning for any cheese assortment is Kraft Natural Sliced Swiss that brings you such fine native flavor in every single package. Its nut-sweet goodness belongs on every cheese tray. Then for a bright touch, a red-coated Kraft Gouda that will cut petal fashion, you see? A stick of Cracker Barrel brand cheddar cheese that slices so neatly brings the sharpness of truly great cheddar, and we'll also slice a roll of Kraft garlic, the handy pasteurized processed cheese food link. For spreading, we need a little dish of Kraft cream cheese with chives, and then at least one wedge of Kraft blue cheese to add a continental touch. Of course, for a crowd, you'll also want to make one of the unbeatable Philly dips. This one is an 8-ounce package of Philadelphia brand cream cheese blended with a quarter cup of cream, 2 teaspoons of minced onion, a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, and seasoned with salt and celery seed. Always, your very best dips are made with this cream cheese. That's guaranteed fresh when you buy it or your money back. That's Kraft's promise to you. Now, if your party is small and impromptu, just remember that just Kraft Deluxe Slices and Kraft Party Snacks make a fine, quick assortment. Keep a variety of them on hand for good and fast snacking. And now here's another...
Casey, this is 1 hour I will always remember. It's been a lot of fun. You're a wonderful guest, and I don't have to tell you what a great manager you are. It'll be a lucky team that gets you, and I wish you'd give my love to Edna.
Perry, I'll do that. I want to thank you very much for being on your staff. Thank you for becoming your manager, but I'll have to go back to my other profession. I'm no John Barrymore.
Good idea.
Oh, wonderful. Good night.
Oh, boy.
I
Good
gotta
night.
get back to my own ballpark now and manage my little league.
Come back soon, will you, Rosie?
I'm only a phone call away.
My heartiest congratulations.
For what?
Just in case.
Good night, Barry.
Good night, Rosie.
Good night, Mr. Como.
I got something for you. Will you sit over here for a second? You are so cute. There's a whole box of Kraft candies, and this is all for you. Good night. Marshmallows. Oh, we got everything here. Fudgies. We got Kraft caramels, the whole thing.
Thank you. I'll give it to my mother.
Why, don't you want any of it?
I love to, but I gotta watch my figure.
Oh, the mackerel. Isn't she cute? Can you carry that off?
Sure. Good
All right.
night.
Good night, sweetheart. Oh, she's so cute. Next week, friends, we have with us Ginger Rogers, we have Alan King and Della Reese, and of course we have our regulars.
How do you do?
Oh, boy. Also some of our irregulars. It's Renee Taylor. How are you? Good to see you, Renee.
After I auditioned for you last week, I waited like all week for you to call me, but you didn't phone.
Well, you didn't give me your number.
Oh, I bet you were like worried all week you didn't hear from me.
Yeah, I was tortured. You want to give me the number now?
Now? Well, I mean, like, what good is it now? I'm not home now. You just waste a call. I brought my boyfriend with me. Frank! Frank, this is the fella I was telling you about.
Hi, Frank.
Frank and I are engaged, sort of.
Sort of?
Well, I mean, it's like I want to get married, but he doesn't want to.
Why not?
Well, I think he doesn't like me.
Don't you like her, Frank?
She's okay.
Frank and I want to audition. We worked up like an act together, didn't we, Frank?
I guess so, yeah.
Frank doesn't seem worked up about anything.
Now, look, I was sitting out there looking at this guy for an hour. I'm not going to stand here looking at him for another hour. Does he want to see it or not?
Well, I don't think we have the time right now.
So he doesn't have time.
Well, should we come back again, like next week?
Well,
Don't beg, Renee. Come on.
Good night, Renee.
I think Frank likes you.
Well, I think you're just saying that.
Oh, no. I'm going to bring him back next week.
I'm afraid so.
Good night.
How do you do? Yeah, well. Good night, Frank. See you next week.
Check the clearest, fastest, most accurate election returns will be on NBC.
David, more people will know the winners of the 1960 elections first on NBC.
This is Peter Lind Hayes. Join Mary Healy and me on Peter Loves Mary next over most of these NBC stations.
Photographs of Casey Stengel furnished by the New York Daily Mirror.